Hey guys, welcome on board beautiful adventure of the seas. I came out from quarantine some time ago and now I can show you the ship to make you sure that everything is in a good condition here. And I'm also gonna try to show you how our amazing team preparing to restart cruises soon. So let's not waste time and get started.
As far as our location, we are still passing time at the dock at St. Martin. More and more crew members arrive on the ship after being quarantined at the local hotel. The shuttles arrive at the pier one by one. The crew give their luggage for disinfection, undergo document checks and stepping up on board. Here is the standard procedure for checking baggage using an X-ray. After that, the medical team checks all medical documents and then the newcomers go up several decks where they are met by safety officer with his team to give a short briefing and also check the necessary certificates. Now all new team members will go to their cabins, in which they will spend 14 days of mandatory quarantine. I talked about this in the last video in more detail. Okay, move on guys, let's walk around a bit. If you have been on cruise ship before, you may know even better than me how they look like. One thing for sure, during pandemic lockdown, not too many changes happen here. I mean, the ship is unharmed and it looks the same as a year ago. All venues are ready to meet guests on board. Of course, we need to do a little work to make it 100% ready. But most of all, this is the regular routine that we always had even before the pandemic, such as testing of equipment, getting new goods for the shops, trainings, etc. Just a few new things that people can expect as a guest on board: a smaller amount of passengers, social distancing, masks, a little bit different way for a meal order, and the new safety drill procedure. Now it is called Master 2.0, which even more comfortable and faster, because now you can do it online in Royal Caribbean app. If you are interested, I will leave the link in the description below, where you can find all info about it. In general, how you can see, it is the same ship still. It is in a great condition and there is just few steps to be completely ready to meet our guests on board. Also, I wanted to pay special attention to how our heroic team clean and sanitize the whole ship. Guys reached the places that I even couldn't imagine can be cleaned. It is really worth mentioning that the ship was sanitized very properly several times, and it only that I had a chance to see. And in general, maintenance and progress every day here. Everything is okay with this kid, he just artificial. This is our lifeguard team also prepare for the work.
So in general, everything is alright on board Adventure of the Seas, and I truly believe we will have everything done to start cruises soon. Just only one thing that I realized once again: safety first. It was always important, of course, but now it became even more meaningful. The time I spent on board so far has proved to wear the mask and keep physical distance not that difficult. You get used to it. It also would be nice to get the vaccine, but we return to it a bit later, so yeah, let's move on.
Now it's time to talk about entertainment, namely about a variety of shows, preparation for which are also in full swing. This is our sound tech guy. Let's follow him to see what is going on in the theater. It seems like this man is ready for the loudness of Broadway night already. But not so fast. He has to check and prepare all sound equipment in the theater and on the other venues. How you may know, there are also tons of lighting devices, which also should be serviced, cause very soon the audience will fill this hall to enjoy the show again, observing physical distance, of course. We also need to check and connect all the equipment in the pub on the Royal Promenade and in other locations. One more large location is Studio B. Now the stage staff team is fooling the ice rink that was melted down a year ago when the pandemic began. So now they have started up a huge fridge which is under the floor and spray, layer by layer, cover it with the water. The rink filling procedure took about 4 days. Now it can be polished with a special machine. They call it Zamboni. The training are also ongoing. Each department has its own. For instance, it is a bartender's team. They are refreshing their knowledge of the menu and new cocktails. Our small team is also busy. Let me remind you, I work in a broadcast team. We are providing live broadcasts and video content production. Simply put, we are like local television here. For example, now we are filming the weekly cruise directors and activities managers' speech to the crew. After editing, this video will be airing on TV in every cabin. Our team is cool, it's fun and comfortable to work with. And finally, our dance cast came out of quarantine and show rehearsals began at the theater at full speed. It is quite possible that the guys will not only have to rehearse with the mask, but also perform with them. Let's wish them good luck and come back to Studio B, where the ice cast also returned from quarantine, so here rehearsals and show installation are in full swing as well. Guys spent a full day at the rink, until the premiere not much time left. So they have plenty of work here.
So this is our broadcast booth in Studio B, and today we're gonna film our ice cast. We're gonna make the video, which will be as a part of the show on the screen, and I believe this filming gonna take whole day, so let's do this.
So our mission today is to film a certain part of the show according to the script. After that the video will be edited, not complex effects will be added, and final clip will be shown on the screen during the ice show as an additional element. As I expected, the shooting took almost the whole day. After a hard day's work, the crew can chill a bit on the pool deck, where we play movies on the big screen. Recently we played a bingo game for the entire staff. Tablet image was showing on the stage side screens, some players were here in the hall. Then this video along with the audio signal proceeded to the mixer in our office. By the way, we also played. And after that, we sent the game to the pool deck, where most of the crew pushed their luck. In general, thanks to bingo, the work on the ship was frozen for 20 minutes. Everybody played, absolutely everyone. Okay, what else about the latest news? Recently, 9 containers of various provisions came to us and loading on the ship took a whole day. Forklifts were running around the provision area like crazy rhinos. In general, we had loaded to capacity. Finally, most of the crew came out of quarantine, including our Mexican cover band. The guys decided to play a small performance to at least symbolically celebrate return to the ship together. In the afternoon they had a sound check and after dinner they hit the strings. Unfortunately, it didn't work out to throw a party with wild dances and slamming on the dance floor. Remember, safety first, physical distancing and masks, nobody's cancelled. But anyway, it was so nice to feel this vibe of crew party again. Seems like it's time for us to leave St. Martin, but now for a long time. In the foreseeable future, we are not planning to return here. On one beautiful evening, we left the pier and headed for the Port Canaveral, Florida. The purpose of our voyage to the United States is to vaccinate all crew before resuming cruises. We sailed at sea for 2 days and finally reached the destination. The next morning, all of us visited the port terminal to get a dose of the vaccine. So finally, all adventure crew members are fully vaccinated. Once the mission has been completed, we left the United States. And now we headed for the Bahamas, Nassau Island. It is there that very soon we should take on board the first guests and sail together for the first cruise after more than 1 year of lockdown. But that's the story for another video.
So folks, I have showed you as much as I can. I believe that in the next video we will have our guests on board. Our adventure continues. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.